Welcome back, Funkers. All aboard! My name's Ronnie. We've got a very special weekly roundup for you today. We recently surpassed 100,000 downloads of our Funker530 Android and iOS app, and we wanted to take a minute before we got into the videos on Funker530 to go through our favorite App Store and Play Store reviews. Now grab a juice box, kick back, and enjoy what the community has to say about the biggest freedom boner app on the planet. Let's jump right in. Bit of a disclaimer. Before you nerds start telling me again that I look like Donut Operator, I don't. He and I look nothing alike. Okay, maybe a little. I stand corrected. However, there are some key differences. He knows how to skateboard, and I know how to do this cool thing with a rubber band. Anyway, this mustache is made for riding, and these reviews are made for reading. Now, we honestly read these, so leave us a good one and we might catch it. Fancy Pants dropped a 5-star review on iOS that says, I've seen many doctors concerned in my medical condition. A lot of pills, a lot of side effects. It was bringing me down. On the verge of losing my relationship. Since downloading this app, my erections have never been bigger. Got rid of the pills and my girl can't keep her hands off me. Thanks, Funker530. No, thank you, Fancy Pants. We're glad to help. Dennis Wagner dropped a 5-star and says, the best. Better than sex. Kind of. I don't know about all that. Both are pretty great. Maybe try both at the same time and report back. Tell us how that is. El Patron with a 5-star review says, it's better than stirring the burn barrel. Well, I hope so. George for 5 stars says, I found Funkers and my balls finally descended. Hey man, we're just here helping you progress through that manhood. Levi with 5 stars says it's basically like YouTube, but it grew a I didn't say that, Levi did. YouTube. Now, just like always, there's 2 sides to every story, and let's examine a few negative ones. Zach with 1 star said, sketchy app. What's sketchy about it? Don't be an idiot. XXX with 1 star said, too much ads. All right, let's cover this one. Listen, I hear you about the ads, but don't be so closed off from them. Look at it this way. Money's required for goods and services. Our team is comprised solely of veteran writers and admin staff who deserve to put food on the table for their families. Their time in researching, curating, and developing a platform for all this content is valuable, and so is yours for watching it. This is the only place on the internet where you can not only find a comprehensive collection of raw combat footage to accompany the amazing satire content that's out there, but you'll also find a veteran's perspective on it from those who've been following these conflicts for more than a decade. Is that time, that research, posting, and tagging, is that time not worth a salary? What about development costs for the app? Do you think it would be a good idea for us to stop paying for development resources for the app? It seems kind of stupid. Where do you think we get the money for paying our team and keeping a roof over their heads? What about website hosting, website development, app development, my mani-pedi? Where do you think the money for that stuff comes from? In short, you've just watched the longest ad you ever will on Funker530, and this one didn't even have a 5-second skip like the rest of them. Watch an ad, support our partners, keep the platform alive, and quit being so soft about 5 seconds. For those of you that can't last 5 seconds, however, we're working on an ad-free version. You're welcome. Both Will and Josh covered air and ground perspectives on the conflict in Ukraine, respectively. Now, Funker530 team member Will posted about Ukraine's first ever drone strike, the means for which were acquired in a 2019 $69 million contract to Turkish defense contractor Baykar for the delivery of 6 TB2 combat UAVs. Ukraine claimed that the strike was in retribution for an artillery strike that killed 1 soldier and wounded another, but the LPR claimed that the drone strike was a violation of the 2014 Minsk Agreement, which forbids the use of combat aircraft along the line of contact. Now, in both mine and Will's opinion, this is likely to result in an escalation from the LPR side, which may, by extension, end up breaking the current trench warfare meta that's existed for some time. In a separate perspective, Josh posted some thermal footage, reportedly, though unconfirmed, out of Ukraine showing close combat with a Separatist forward observation post. The footage is labeled not safe for work on the site because it does show close combat, though it is available on the site just like literally everything else that we discuss. The footage needs to be taken with a grain of salt, however, because we don't have a date and time group, nor were we able to find any further corroborating information outside of the video's source. Head over there and watch it, then come back and let us know what you think about it. Quickly going around the Funker530 content is 1, the cringiest video you've ever seen, 2, the second cringiest video you've ever seen, a selfie video being interrupted by an attack helicopter, and a hilarious video of an Iraqi officer being defeated by a door. In his defense, the door looks tough. There's all of that and more over on the website and in the app. Go check it out. That's going to be it from the Funker News Network this week. Again, I'm Ronnie, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop the subscribe and tap the bell to be notified of when we post to YouTube. Also, don't forget to head over this evening where I'll be live on my page, destroying young children in video games and discussing this week's content. 6 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday, and we're out of here. Stay informed.